And hello, everyone. This is Daniel with the Legacy of Daniel podcast. I come to you to speak a message on pride, beauty, and losing. Losing is a beautiful thing. When we learn to lose and we see the beauty that comes from it, the enlightenment that comes from it, we learn how to win in a far bigger, far greater way. When we learn to win, or when we have success early on in life, which is predominantly coming through the means of sport, we don't we come to an understanding that winning is really all we can be, and everything has to be around this dopamine infused return on just about every activity. And it ends up leading us to having this blurry vision about how the world actually works, how the body and mind actually works, and greatly interferes with our creativity, our identity, and sucks away our meaning and purpose from life. And we end up just seeking this very lackadaisical, yeah, I was a good athlete, I won, I was victorious in some matches, or maybe played at a high level, and now I'm just retired at the age of 25 or 30, and I have no sense of identity, no creativity, no real skills or knowledge. And you're just spend the rest of your life, in one area of expertise, or maybe just a few skills, and you don't really have much from your sporting career. Whereas if early on in life, instead of focusing on sport, you focus on fitness, being physically active, and being physically active in many areas. Playing outside regularly, getting involved with, obviously friends in the neighborhood. Yes, and maybe some more structured type of youth sports and maybe high school sports. But early on in life, the if you learn that there is a benefit to losing, whereas when you lose, you gain time. Whereas when you win, you have to keep going on. And when you keep going on, you lose you lose control of your life, your identity, and creativity, because now you have to commit more time, more energy, more resources to take part in this current that just wants you to keep winning, wants you to keep moving on. And it's a very dangerous current, and it's full with pride, self-righteousness. It is lacks all creativity. There's no creativity, and there's no beauty in it. It just leads to more subsidized sports stadiums, leads to more scholarships, and just more of a life filled around society, filled around sport that is really just built around subsidization of individuals, sports teams, um, and just, maybe sometimes in the universities it can be somewhat of a revenue generating avenue for the college or professional team, but for the most part, there's really no net benefit to society. So when we lose, we learn how to win. When we win, we don't realize that we're actually losing because we haven't we haven't acquired anything from the win. We just won and we move on. And when you're continuously just moving on, you have to continuously be seeking a higher competitive edge. You have to have a higher standard, and these standards are generally socially constructed. They're not coming from your creativity. They're not coming from your understanding of what you need to accomplish, what you need to be. So you end up just becoming conformed, and sometimes just becoming really just almost pacified in a way by the removal of your creativity and identity, just to take part in something that is really just benefiting the people that make money from you participating. But when you step out of that and you decide, no, I'm okay with losing. I'm okay with stepping away from this. you're saying yes to your creativity, you're saying yes to your identity, and you're saying yes to your future that you now have complete and total control over. You're saying yes to wisdom, knowledge, understanding, skills. You're saying yes to more self-responsibility, problem solving, and you're saying yes to you doing it all yourself, making the sacrifices that you need to make for the beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunningly beautiful future that awaits for you as you make this decision, as you walk down this path. The path of deciding to lose early on in life so you can gain a whole bunch more of beauty than those who decide to go for success early on in life. Yeah, those who decide to go for success early on in life, yeah, they may end up professional athletes. Some may end up in the corporate world, some may in the financial sector, but they don't have anything. All they have is their money. Maybe they have their status. They have no creativity. They have no genuine authority. They have no genuine identity. And they have this responsibility that isn't theirs really to have, but they have this responsibility that they have to be in that position. And retiring from it is very difficult because one, they don't know how to retire, and they don't know how to lose, and they don't know what to do when they lose. So their whole entire life is built around not knowing how to lose because they don't have any creativity or identity. And because of that, they lack meaning and purpose. And because they lack meaning and purpose, they never cultivated a destiny early on in life. So that's what you want to do when you're young. You can decide, I want my own destiny built by my own hands, mind, through all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding I collect on my path to a more enlightened life. One that, yeah, may require a lot of sacrifices, that may be more difficult. Or I can go the path that strips away my identity, strips away my creativity, strips away my meaning and purpose, and and kind of replaces a destiny that I could create for myself with something that the society socially constructs for me that I don't really understand and doesn't really give much meaning to me or society because someone else is just going to fill my place later on in life. When you decide to lose, you become genuine. When you become genuine, it's a bit of a tough word for me to say, but when you do become genuine and you are creative and you do become an individual with an identity, you are making it possible for you not only to have your destiny, but to create a destiny where others want to participate with you because they see the lasting legacy of your image, of your name, and the beauty it can bring to the world, the beauty it can bring to others. So that's what you want to focus on. You can win and have your conformed, socially constructed beauty, creativity, and identity molded for you, or you can lose. And you could cultivate your own identity with your own hands, make your world, your life, beautiful, that lasts forever.